Reverend gentlemen, Member of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for Mrs. Margaret Dean, Chairman, Dunfermline Heritage Trust.
My lord, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very, very warm welcome to Abbot House. Since this house, during its history, has been the home of some of the most important families in Scotland, it's fitting that we have our honorary president here with us today, Lord Elgin, and we are delighted. Last was owned by Carnegie Dunfermline Trust. It's very fitting that we have the chairman of the Carnegie Dunfermline Trust here with us today, Mrs. Linda Brown. And since this old house has been here as long as there have been province in this ancient and royal borough, we are delighted, of course, to have our own province here today, Mrs. Margaret Miller. For financial support, certainly, but more importantly, for the support and all the help given to us by the architect and related services department, whose help has been absolutely inestimable, and who also has lent us, for some considerable time now, our architect, Peter Ramsey. A big thank you to them. To Fife Region for financial support and all sorts of advice and assistance. To the Scottish Tourist Board for sport and the arts, and of course to Fife Enterprise, some of whose money went to the magnificent things, and I think you'll agree they are magnificent at the side of their house. And were you back here this morning?
Lady Elgin, Madam Provost, Reverend gentlemen, Member of Parliament, Mrs. Dean, Mrs. Brown, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please silence for the Earl of Elgin and Kincardine, Lord Lieutenant of Fife, Honorary President, the Dunfermline Heritage Trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, for their noble worthy deeds, we oft times let their knowledge stretch from here northward to Perth, and almost included Dunkeld itself.
Madam Provost, Reverend gentlemen, Member of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce Mrs. Linda Brown, Chairman, Carnegie Dunfermline Trust.
Lord Elgin, Lady Elgin, Provost, Member of Parliament, President Mrs. Dean, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here this morning to recognize the culmination of a lot of work by the Dunfermline Heritage Trust. They were created in 1989 from a public meeting that the Dunfermline Trust brought into account so that people could come forward with an interest in the history of this historic town and create a trust which would work so hard to produce this wonderful building that you will see today. Regular meetings, all for the doctor's surgery. Their minds were on other things, and they had no idea what was lurking behind the plasterboard walls that we all saw in those days. When you go up, that have worked and slaved, hoped
and prayed that this day would come. And now it has, and the Dunfermline Trust is delighted with the work that they have done. I hope you will all enjoy it as much as I have done already and hope to do many times in the future. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, pre-silence for Provost Margaret Miller, one of Her Majesty's Justices of the Peace, convener, Dunfermline District Council.
Thank you very much. Lord Eldon, Lady Eldon, Brown, Rachel, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, and not forgetting children. It's a wonderful honour for me to be here today to have been asked to open to cut the ribbon on behalf of you, the community. The Dunfermline District Council, as you know, has been involved in this project for many years, and in fact, the project itself has an interesting history. In 1960, it was recommended that this should be developed, Abbot House, to be the centre of the tourism strategy for Dunfermline Councillor Jean Lockhart, who really supported this project from its very inception, pushed the District Council have to form a trust, and from then on you can all see what has happened here and enjoy. It's a wonderful day for Dunfermline District. Thank you very much for asking me to do it.
One down here, please, go back again, and one down here, back.
Abbot House has to offer both today and in the future. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank the Provost very much indeed for cutting the ribbon, and I see that she has been presented with her bouquet. And thank you very much. They're very, very special, and we have. I would also like to say a very special thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, a bit faster.
Quick, run.
Pull one, don't forget to duck.
Breakfast.
Thank you.